Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. So I wanted to do this reading here for the sign of Cancer, for the feminine, the masculine energy, for cross watchers, anybody resonating with the energy of Cancer. So welcome everyone. This here is for May 2021. But in time, this reading will become timeless. So, if you resonate with this energy, the message is for you. I got one card already. Cancer, you ought to be able to feel that by now. That change within you, the sum of all of your efforts, the journey starting to show, on you. I could tell you something if you're in the right energy or if you keep pushing through, Cancer, you're going to find yourself like what you call it, becoming younger all of a sudden. Even younger than young, my people, if you allow it to, you're going to see it. This transformation, even like physically. Everything can change for you for the moment, Cancer, and I'm here to tell you just that is the truth, my people. I'm going through that, and I can tell you something too. Like, how to say it, like Cancers are showing up and showing out for the moment. Your energy is good. You get to help people, you get to take care of your families. Like, it's important to you to actually have love in your life, to love and have somebody to love you, and on top of that you love yourself too. That's the energy of the moment. Cancers are in their power, and if you allow this change here to happen, you'll be a witness to that. I need to redraw. I can tell you something. I can feel the masculine energy. Cancer, if you're a man, a Cancer listening to me, you're going to see. You're going to see, my love. Just hang in there, and I can tell you something too, into that hangman that's coming in like a funny way. That there most likely was your energy, Cancer, for the longest time. Because this one here is attached to us. You're going to spend a lot of time, if you're a Cancer, just contemplating life. And for most of you, not having that masculine energy into your life. Do you know the biggest thing that's going to change? The masculine energy is going to re-enter your life after a long time of not being there. And I hope that you have heard me, is the truth. And I can tell you something else too. If you allow it to, Cancers, you're going to discover the part of masculinity that's actually within you. That's where the true balance comes from, and me, I'm a very feminine woman, my people. I love being a woman, but I have this one inside of me now, which is why I don't seek it, anymore outside. Allow the change to happen, and if you're a man, you're going to be on point, my brother. The same hangman energy. I can tell you something. If anything, Cancer, is all the time that you have spent, in your shell, being denied, energies for some, either like coming to your power as a man if you're listening to me, or actually having a man if you're a woman and you're listening to me. Do you know how this one here shows up? You spend so much time by yourself that you don't know how to welcome somebody in your space anymore. Myself, when I have a date, I cannot stay overnight. Not because I do not want to, but because I am not used. I cannot sleep. I'm too sensitive, to sleep anywhere. I can only sleep in my bed, a little bit of those energies. Renew your energy into that card of transformation and get ready to welcome a man. Be careful of all the habits, you get from spending too much time either waiting for things to happen or too much time by yourself. And I hope that you have heard me. Didn't I tell you? If you allow it to, Cancer, you will see your energy is going to be on point. On point. I can feel it. on point, ready to welcome this masculine energy into your life. Or if you're a man listening to me, because I can feel you here, you're going to see yourself like coming in touch with your feelings, to be like, this is who I am, you know, so what, I cry from time to time. Anybody's got a problem with that? You see that card even suffering in silence, but in reverse, as I'm trying to tell you those things. My brother, anybody having a problem with you being a sweetheart or being too sensitive, just give them my email. I'll take care of them for you. You know, but it's the truth. I can feel your energy. You're like very sensitive man, and you may feel like that, you know. Cancer all together. That like sensitivity that you got is your blessing from the Lord Almighty. So F what you heard, my people. Whatever you feel, express it, is what Spirit is saying to me, especially those tears. And I hope that you have heard me. Some of you, Spirit is saying to me, are not able to look into the future anymore. And I can tell you why. It's because you have the feeling, you know, that your wish will never be fulfilled. You're at like the end of your spiritual strength. Like really, I feel like that at times. But you see me here, delivering the good news to you people. Push through if this is how you're feeling, you know. Because I can tell you in my code exactly, there's no such thing to me as no light, my people. So welcome the light that I'm trying to give to you as I'm in this with you here. The journey is not over. And when I see these cards 3 together, I can flip them. My people, look into the future. Don't be afraid to. Something is there for you. The fulfillment of your wishes. This one here, you know of if you're a Cancer. Just keep pushing through, my brother or my sister, because I'm telling you, you may not see it now, but the light is definitely at the end of the tunnel. And I'm a Cancer. You resonating with your girl? You better believe it. Into that Ace of Pentacles. That's exactly how it's going to happen. Cancers, you're the mothers of this cosmos here. It's normal that it's heavy on you. Get right with your energy, and I'm telling you, you don't even know what you're capable of, Cancer. Into that 4 of Wands, the stuff that I'm trying to describe to you will lead you to your union for most, and to spiritual stability if you allow it to. And that union that you want, people, is going to happen. I know it even because of that masculine energy underneath. And I hope that you have heard me. So let's go on. I need to see the card underneath. I knew it, you know, that hope card, my people. Don't lose the faith here, because I'm telling you, most of you, you know about this like faith factor. Just keep pushing through, my people. And I hope that you have heard me. This transformation here, once it's done with you, Spirit, you're going to love the results, believe me. Let me go on. So for Cancers, I have one message, one only from this deck. I cannot top this card. No way, no how. Right now you don't believe anymore for some, right? I'm telling you, whoever is listening to me, surrender to the divine, into that card of transformation and that Ace of Pentacles. Let it happen to you, my people. I'm here to tell you, you will not regret it. And get ready to welcome the masculine energy back into your life. Believe me. Let's go on. I love these 2 together. You cannot top that. You know, these 3, you cannot top this, my people. This here is more than hope. It's like just believe and you will see all that light, all that energy. If you allow it to, my people, that transformation is actually coming out of the dark night of the soul. into that suffering, but in reverse, into no more suffering. If you find yourself here, most likely in the past it was like, you know, insane, my people. But you kept pushing through. You kept fighting through. You kept your strength, you know. Yeah. And I can tell you something, for some, I know it's like an emphasis, you know, it's like people kept throwing all this stuff at you, but for some of you, you even refused, you know, to let them see you suffer. This man, for some, he wasn't even allowed, excuse me for being tongue-tied, you know, to see you suffer. Tough as hell is what I'm seeing here, my people. That's how some of you have been in the past. This here, I'm sorry I got to say this. I can, you know, it's our energy, my people. I'm here in this with you too. It's like a little bit of a life of misery for some, but we're not even talking about money over and over again. But you push through. You like bit through. And for some, you wouldn't even let people see your tears, you know, allow the change to happen. You're going to love what's ahead of you. And I hope that you have heard me. Believe me, that there was your journey. Don't deny it, you know, exactly. Don't deny it, because at the end of the day, everything that you have been going through is the reason why you are the person that you are today. And I can tell you something, in case you ever wondered, Cancer, your biggest quality, I can see it here, is that throughout this journey, most of you have managed, you know, to stay in touch with others, keep caring with others, even if nobody cared for you. Despite of all of this misery, in some form, you kept like being like a giver. Ooh, if you only knew, Spirit is going to take care of you. Believe it. I can tell you what's happening here. First and foremost, I need the other card. Some of you are not worried anymore. I know it because of that Queen of Pentacles, as well as to, you know, what's going on with your Divine Masculine. You're like, most of you, you're fully aware of like what masculinity comes like with at this point here. Heartbreak energy. And you're like, what? You know what? I've made up my mind. Or if I have to choose, I would rather leave this guy and his heartbreak aside and just be myself, because you're just tired. Basically tired of the whole thing. Believe me, tired of the experiences by themselves. So you're like, you know what? If I had to choose, I'd choose myself over you and your heartbreaking situations, even if you're my twin flame for some, or my soulmate, you know. That kind of thinking is exactly what's going to bring about this guy here, because now your heart is right. Because not just like do you love yourself and everybody else as usual, everybody else as usual, but now you know you love yourself, and it's starting to show, my love. And I can tell you something, some of you Cancers, something that you have never had before. People have never seen you like that before. Yeah, into this emotional, you know, stability. This ego is with you now. You're like, I know I'm it, to stay polite, you know, and you're walking around the earth like that too, like I'm special. And now you're not even afraid of the future, because now you know your worth, you know, is what's really going on. That's why this guy is here to match you. I can see it's Cancer, like bossing up on people. Now having somewhat of ego is very good for you guys. It's a protective energy, understanding how special, how valuable they are, you know. And like, you know what, I'm good. My ways is paved, you know. So what's good with you He's going to show up, believe me, even into this energy here. And I hope that you have heard me. Let's go on. There's one more card here. You're not going back, Cancers, is what's really going on. You're not going back to the old ways you used to be like, especially in your dealings with men. It's a little bit like now the ego is enough. You don't want me, I won't even feel like this. I'm leaving by myself and no head down. It's like on to the next type of situation, if you know what I mean. If you can manage to change, to allow this change to happen, I'm telling you, you're not going to go back to this one here, actually, the dark night of the soul energy. And I hope that you have heard me. And I'm telling you, Cancers, most of you listening to me, you're ready for a relationship. You're ready. You can do it now. And I can tell you something else, Cancers, listening to me, some of you, if you're wondering about the king of air and you find yourself here, that guy is your guy. Let's go on. You're coming of age. Believe me, those lessons, everything that like was like behind it, you're going to understand why if you allow it. And I can tell you something too, into that chariot energy, that Cancerian energy. What I've figured out lately is a little bit of that Hierophant too. We get to take people with us, you know. Some of you have enough wisdom now that you can actually teach other people how to be. Especially in relationships, and how to love, when to walk away from situations. You can tell them about the dark night of the soul and all of that, because you would have been there, my people, is what it says to me. Some of you, my people, if you have not yet, you should feel like you're floating at this point here. Like, you know, I trust God, I trust the universe, I trust myself, I trust life, you know, I can see it, and I can even see it here, my people. What is this? I can tell you, Cancer, some of you thrive even when you're by yourself. Even if this world like breaks today, you're going to be good for some, because you know how to manage this energy here. And if you're like me, you like those lonely nights by now. You do. This one here is how a true cancer like powers up or recharges her battery, most likely in solitude and most likely at night, you know. And at this point here, you're like, you know what, there's nothing to lose anymore. I've lost it all. I've been there, I've seen it all. You're like on autopilot type of situation here, is going to lead you exactly where you need to go for some. And if you're not in this energy, I'm telling you, it's the energy that Spirit has in store for you. At this point here, some of you have absolutely nothing to lose, and even more so in this man here, which is exactly why all these doors are going to be opened for you. Expect communication from these guys. I knew it. I can tell you something. Some of you transcended from their pain. Some of you took that damn energy from all the heartbreak that you experienced in this life and transformed it into like divine energies, my people. I'm loving the energy, is all I'll say. Anybody who lost you, Cancer, is their loss after all, and some of you are are starting to understand that as you're coming to your power. You know, you cannot break a Cancer. Get ready to receive that justice on top of that too, you know, that comes along with this like dark night of the soul energy. And into that Hierophant, I'm telling you something, these people messing with you, they're about to get their lesson, like karmic lessons, you know, over you. And I hope that you have heard me. Long overdue. So hard to come to the point that I'm describing to you. Spirit is saying to me, most of you here, you've tapped into the right energy, that divine energy. It was not easy. I can see it into that 10 of Wands. Spirit is saying to you listening to me, I know what I've put you through. You're about to see your day for some, and I'm telling you something. This here is about transforming energy. You will take, believe me, my people, that energy of heartbreak is this one here, and transform it into something, into that fool that you don't even know of. Crown chakra energy, divine energy is what you transforming this heartbreak into. And some of you don't even know. Great thing, so great it is not named here, my people, and I hope that you have heard me. And on top of that, you get to finally be happy. I can feel it. That same thing that like like relationship that you so longed for some, if you're like me, you did. I can tell you something into these two cards. Some of you are freeing yourselves, from the energy of anxiety, sleepless nights, and what you call it, depression. I don't have like insomnia anymore. And I've had that my whole life. Now I fall asleep, I don't even know what's going on like around me. Allow these energies to work on you. Into that Sun card, I thought it was the Wheel of Fortune. This one here is even better. You will not regret it. And I'm saying to you that here is the most important. Some of you, you're freeing yourself from like darkness, my people, or like like poison onto you and onto your mind. You will see the change if you allow it to. There is the Empress. You see this too? First of all, my ladies listening to me, you're going to be blessed. Believe me. And then I'm seeing like most of you coming to their power, to the realization of their worth. Remember that ego I was talking about. And into that Queen of Swords. It's like, believe me, I can see it, like all the queens are here except the Queen of Cups. It's a little bit like you're putting the feelings to the side to take care of everything else for the moment. And if like your heart was a little bit of your weakness, now you're not weak anymore. You're not to be played with anymore. And these people, they know it about you. I'm loving it, Let's go on. What do we need to heal, Cancers? Because I'm telling you, your energy is on point, exactly into that hidden Four of Wands here. Spiritually balanced. That it factor in you, balanced. I can see it here. Some of you, if you allow it to, in the way this card here is spinning, believe me, the thing that you can transcend and transform is that sadness about your life, that veil, onto our lives. And I'll tell you, it's a little bit of our trick, because we thrive into these energies here. I'm keep trying to tell you. So Cancers are attached to this too. Nostalgic about sadness. To some of you, this kind of thinking here is about to change, and if not, the real question is, how teachable are you? But the true thing, my people, is what I'm really here to tell you. Once you come into your energy and realize like what kind of like light you beam, my people, you're going to see all of these people, men or women, everybody gravitating towards you. Especially men, if you're a woman listening to me. The true question, my people, is how teachable are you? And if you're listening to me, you will encounter the energy of love. My advice to you, because these cards here keep coming back, say goodbye to your best friend, Cancer. That melancholia, that nostalgia, and welcome something else onto your life. And if I can give you a little sisterly advice, if you're a Cancer, you ought to be cooking, singing, dancing, writing poetry or like doing cards, painting. That's how you quiet your mind. You do something where you just have to feel and forget everything else, you know. And I hope that you have heard me. Let me go on. There you are. This reading is complete. All the women are here. Now it's complete. You're not in your heart space anymore, but your heart space is balanced still. It's a little bit like Cancers are feeling less than they usually would, yeah? My only advice, do not come too far from that energy. But I'm not worried about you because I know the sign of Cancer is pure love. Even shutting down your heart for some is like a form of love, my people, is all that it is. And into this card here, Healer of the Ages, remember what I told you earlier, into that Hierophant at this point here. Oh, you can really help people because you would have been through it into these two cards here. So your speech is authentic. Your compassion, your empathy is authentic for some. You can heal, you can teach, you can do a lot of things, you know, once you transcend. And I'm seeing that happening exactly to most of you. And my guys listening to me, my brother, don't worry one bit in this crazy world. You're going to have your spot there. Your energy is too strong. Yeah. So that, Cancers, that was my reading for you. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Take care of yourself, stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.